Alright, first, this is just a shout out, okay? I want to thank people that are currently subscribing. We've got 4 of them out there. 4 slightly insane, possibly demented, maybe not stable people have subscribed to me, and I thank you very much for that. First, Natalie, community channel. Hey, look, you know, you had me in stitches on that Milo thing. Now, I had the tiger thing, was great. Your determination was absolutely hilarious. It's like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning here in North Carolina, and I'm laughing my ass off, and you know, I'm thinking kids are asleep and I gotta be quiet, but you cracked me up. I actually showed your vids to my 17-year-old son and my 13-year-old daughter, and they all had the same reaction. They thought it was kind of funny, but they also thought you might have been just slightly unstable, and my daughter thinks that maybe she thinks maybe that quiz was accurate, you know, 10% stable. But then she looks at me and says, you got 86% stable? Oh, there's no way. How did that happen, Dad? There's no way you could be 86% stable. So, you know, she's looking at it and thinks we're both just slightly off kilter. But anyway, Nally, community channel, thank you very much for subscribing. You're my first subscriber. I told you that before. The other one was just a test account I had. TheWolfAbides, thank you very much. I saw your video response to Leonard Fortenberry and his video date. Unfortunately, he didn't pick you. I think you were just too much of a rocker woman for him at the time, but you know, it was great. And since then, I've seen seen some of your videos where you sing, and you have a very, very lovely voice. And thank you for subscribing. Wish your daughter well. Hope she gets over a temporary medical setback so she can join the community of auto crazy Americans who get out there every day on the roads and endanger others, like I did this morning, but that's a different story. And I like the burn thing. Hey, thanks for the vid. Thanks for saying hey to me. So here's a shout back right at you. How you doing? Let me see. What's this? Cool and good. You know, I got it. And you know how you can do this cool and good without like looking at a monitor? You look at the center where the camera is and you say, cool, good. And hopefully this is, you know, on either side of the camera lens and not in front of me. I don't know. That's my guess anyway. So you're the same age as my son, but you have the personality of my daughter. And my daughter's kind of crazy. She would love to get on here and do these videos. So would my 10-year-old for that matter. He'd be great, and I'm thinking of actually helping him out with some. But you look like you enjoy yourself, so just keep it up and keep that schoolwork going too. Ambularofamber, you subscribed to my videos today. And you reminded me, you said, hey, I've looked at one, I like it, I'm going through the whole bunch. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a whole bunch of videos, Amber. What are you talking about? A whole bunch? And then I looked at it, and there were 5. And I thought to myself, when I was teaching computers in the Navy, we came up with this number line. I put it on the chalkboard, and we added to it every day or so for the entire 7 weeks. And it's a very simple concept. I mean, why have numbers on number line? You have to have concepts on number line. So we started off with 1. 1 was simple. 1 equaled 1. And then we had a couple. A couple was 2. And then we had a few. That was like 3 or 4. It's a few, you know? And then we had a bunch, which was 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. Then you had a dozen, a baker's dozen, a boatload, and a carload, and a ship full, and you know, a bus load, and etc., etc., etc. And they went crazy and went long, and it went way, way, way off. So that was just something that was kind of interesting. And you reminded me of that. And what's interesting is the day before you subscribed to my videos, I saw a comment of yours somewhere. And I actually, from the comment, I went over and looked to see who you were. And you don't have any videos up right now. But I noticed that, you know, it said ambular of amber. So I Googled that. Ambular of amber, and Google thought, well, hey, you must mean ambulance. I said, what do you mean ambulance? I don't mean ambulance, I mean ambular. But so anyway, I couldn't get anything on your name. I guess it's maybe a nickname for Amber, ambular. I noticed some people were using that when I looked around. But hey, thanks a lot. I hope you stay around. I hope the rest of the bunch of videos didn't scare you off. But anyway, that's where I'm at here. And thank you all for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And that's all this little shout out here is. I'm about to do another one where I talk about an interesting theory, but that's down the line. So thanks again.